Hey everyone, and welcome to the new moon in Virgo video. And the new moon in Virgo is happening on the 7th of September. So as I was getting ready for this reading, I kept getting messages and I'm hearing protection. You know, it's been a year of needing to heavily protect ourselves from all sorts of things, from 3D, from, you know, the spirit realm, in the way of, you know, negative entities and things like that. I'm not talking so much about like possession and stuff like that, but just the veil is very thin as we're ascending, and it's just letting through more, how do you say, I guess kind of like entities or frequencies, you know, things we don't really understand. Like entity doesn't have to be a bad thing. It's just things that don't really align with what we're trying to achieve here right now. And it's just a reminder, please cleanse your space every day, even when you don't feel like you really want to, because it's just really dragging your energy down. So if you're feeling like super tired or like you're banging your head against the wall, that you're not really getting anywhere, then this message is for you. If you want me to do, I can do like a little TikTok video on how to cleanse your space pretty quickly, so let me know. Yeah, so just cleanse your house using incense and intention. Like that's literally all you need, and just focus on trying to spend some time in aligning more with what your heart and soul needs. They don't want me to flip this over yet. So for the new moon in Virgo, internal changes are coming in the way that you view yourself and your self-worth. You'll see lots of things crumbling down around you. You're probably going to feel angry at injustices against yourself, or towards, you know, a specific group that you feel passionate about. That actually means that you're supposed to speak out about those kind of things. So there's a throat chakra clearing that's happening, like quite a deep cleanse. And, you know, every reading, the past life stuff keeps coming up. It's like, it's just all those injustices from past lives. We've been told to shut up, or you've been murdered for being a magical, amazing being, you know, and that's coming up now. And the way to clear it is to speak your truth, even when you think people don't want to hear it. Not that you have to like jam it down anyone's throat, as you know, it's just expressing yourself in what area you feel super passionate about. And sometimes that's going to be fueled by rage, because you've had lots and lots and lots of injustices happen. And it's really like compounding and building. And it's just like, a lot of us can feel like we're on edge. And if you need to scream, scream. Like get it out. Like your soul resides, in my opinion, in your body. It sits in the middle here, like over the, so almost like it encompasses your heart chakra. That's how I've always kind of seen it. And you know, that's why your heart hurts when injustices happen, or things that are just not nice in your life. It hurts, right? And your soul remembers this pain, but then obviously we're not always going to remember it, because it would be too much for us to handle. So try to be gentle with yourself and rest as much as you can, and just be good to yourself. And like, if you need to nurture and treat yourself, then do. Like I used to love Fruit Tingles, that cocktail. I don't know if you know it. It's got blue Curacao, if that's how you say it, grenadine, vodka, and no, that's it. Yeah, anyway, I didn't have one for years. Literally all of a sudden in my head a couple of days ago, I was like, oh, what's that drink called? I used to love it. It's a Fruit Tingle. So I went out after my massage this morning. I went out and bought all the ingredients. I'm like, that's how I'm going to treat myself tonight. I'm going to have one. Like, that will make my soul really happy. You know, not that I'm going to like binge drink or become an alcoholic. But it's just, it would cheer me up, you know, and rather than, oh, I'll put it off until I get some more money. It's like, well, no, that'll make me happy now. So I'm going to do that now. Do you know what I mean? It's just those little things. And I'm going to go and find some nice pink roses and plant them in my garden this afternoon. Like, it's just stuff like that that are really things that you love and or you've been putting off for a while. Like really nurture yourself, or make that meal that you know, wanted to make. You know, like Virgo is about health, you know, and our routines and our daily habits and stuff. And sometimes you might need to just mix that up. And so, as you know, the new moon, like there's no illumination, right? So we start to feel sometimes, most of us do, feel things are heavier, or feel things more deeply, or we feel more sad, or we could feel more depressed. So when you're doing these like little things to like cheer yourself up, like it makes such a big difference. One more. Let's get this party started. Don't want me to open this. You and your loved ones are safe. Cancer new moon, and time for healing. It really is, like, again, you know, I'm such an advocate for be in your own space. You know, when you're in your own space, even if it's like you live with your family, if you have your own little room, your little healing room, your little sacred space, even if it's a little table with your crystals and, you know, picture of Mother Mary or something like that, like that's your little sacred space that you need to reflect at, or do your journaling, light a candle, put some flowers, put some herbs, like whatever it is that you enjoy doing. It's just such an amazing time for internal changes and also healing, and just like a plethora of things. I just feel like it's just more expansive and it's bigger than we know. We're not gonna know all the changes that are happening, but you'll know because you'll be tired, or you might not be sleeping well and you don't know why. So there's a gateway of shame, fear, and deprivation that might be highlighted at this time. It's like, where have you felt blocked and helpless? Let's talk about this now. Where do you feel blocked or helpless? Like, grab your journal. And what's the first thing that comes to mind? Where do you feel like life is really holding you back? And that's like a really good indication, you know, what's going to be highlighted for you this new moon. Because as soon as we're aware of things, and as soon as we kind of own them, almost go, okay, I feel icky in my subconscious and I keep hearing and feeling these bits, but I shove it back down. I don't want to have to deal with this, you know. And the new moon's perfect time for that to come out. So where do you feel blocked or helpless? Is it repression from society? Is it these lockdowns? Is it that you can't go on holidays? Is it that you feel stuck in a role that you don't want to be in? Like, what is it for you? So take the time to like just jot that down and journal on that. And then to counterbalance that knowing of where you feel blocked, don't try to find a solution. I know it sounds really weird, but this is where we get tripped up in our ego. Because then the mind will go, oh, this always happens. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, there could be nothing you can do about it. But once you start spiraling in that direction, the exercise is null and void. Like, it was kind of pointless. So just go, okay, these are the things. It's all right. I don't need to sort them out now. I'm aware now. I've written it down. It's not going anywhere. Okay, so now I'm going to do my self-care plan where, you know, I'm going to do these little things to cheer me up, or, you know, I'm cutting up all these vegetables and I'm going to make a healthy dip and I'm going to have that as a snack during the week, or, you know, I'm just going to make that one little effort to do something healthy or productive or playful or fun for me. And then it literally sorts itself out. It's not about forgetting it. It's just, okay, it's gone from my subconscious to my consciousness. Over time, the answers will come to you, and answers come to you when you're having fun and you're in alignment. So when you're doing high vibrational activities like that, things kind of get unraveled and revealed to you. You have realizations because you're not forcing it. You've planted the seed by releasing this from your subconscious. Let it play out how it needs to play out. I think I deserve an award for explaining that. Wow, hostilities, conflict, unrest. What was I saying? Summoning power, instinct, intellect, control. What do you have control over? Look at these beautiful spirit animals. think that's pretty sure it's a panther. Or the jaguar. I always get them confused. And the woofity woofs. Look at her. Like, she's really empowered. They're both pulling the energy from the moon. Deep emotions. What did I say? Unknown feelings. Past life influences. Oh my God. You saw me shuffle. You know I didn't look at it. Oh wow, that's so cool. I love it when that happens. I honestly never get tired of it. Like, I get surprised every time. That's a bonus. So I hate being bored. Ooh, I just feel really connecting to that animalistic feminine, the wild woman side of you. And seeing them in all, she's calling power and she's containing it with her hand. But I see this, you know, at full moon, we're meant to let things go. But I really feel like she's really drawing down some certain information to her. Like, she's really calling back her power. She's really standing strong amongst a society that probably doesn't view things the same way you do. And we're going to feel not at ease. It doesn't matter like what environment you're in or what beliefs you have or whatever. Like, we're all going to be challenged. Like, this is such a gateway of things being released. And like this one, unknown feelings, it's just really coming to the surface. So, you know, it's so imperative to spend time, do your little new moon ritual, and just let it be candle, incense within the energy, and journaling. Let it all come through. Whatever you're trying to hold back on or control, do the opposite. Page of inspiration. Again, look at that. Like, all the colors in her hair, that's like all the aura colors. And look how she's connecting to the clouds. She's connecting to the ether. And there's like, I see that all the colors as realms of possibilities. I feel like there's stories that we tell ourselves, as you know. There's a story in her head that she's trying to let go of. She's like, I'm fucking sick of it. I'm sick of this story going around in my head. I'm sick of like maybe this life or this situation or things never changing or things never going my way, things being hard and then they actually would. I just feel like a lot of us are just like at our wits' end, like sick of how the world works, sick of the patriarchy, sick of people trying to control other people, just fucking sick of it, like sick of it all. So that's where you find your power. It's like releasing of the shame, of the guilt, of the should be. It's going to be more of I am powerful. I am capable. I know more than I'm letting go of that belief of I don't know what I'm doing. You do, because you can call in your powers from your past life. Queen of inspiration. Look at that. Like, oh my God, the moon again. There's so much coming through right now. We just need to be like still as we can, quiet, let go of those old belief systems and let something new in. You know, I posted something on my Facebook a couple of days ago about their hair. Like, it was a really great article, and because I got the worst memory in the world, I don't remember everything. But, our hair is where our power is, and that's why all those... oh, Jesus, what's the name for it? But just all the revered spiritual people, how they don't cut their hair because that's where their knowledge and their wisdom is. And that might be something you want to do too. You might want to grow your hair. Don't have to. But it's another way of connecting, holding, storing wisdom, knowledge, and information. Like, she's got her eyes closed. She's got her eyes closed. She's got to open. They've got to open. It's like feminine connection. Like, it's really beautiful. And then we've got the moon card. How's that? Moon alert. I love this picture. You've already seen I've used it on my artwork. I took a photo with my camera of this and I printed it out. just, and see how those people at the bottom, and she's just opening herself up and her energy to the moon. And it's like, show me a better way. Show me a better way. How do I do this better? And these people on the side are almost like, what is she doing? That's not what society says you should do. You should conform even when it doesn't make sense. You didn't come here to conform just because you're told to. You're a change maker. You're not meant to do, we're here to do something totally different that people don't know about, or bring back the old ways. And we do that by standing in our power, calling our power back, calling in our spirit animals. Any animal you feel connected to is your spirit animal. Wow, yeah. So some of you, I know a lot of people are very connected with the wolves. We all women that run with the wolves. I reckon that's what we should all do for this new moon. Let's all call our power through the panther or jaguar, whatever this is, and the wolves to protect us while we're rising in frequency. And literally everywhere you go, and that's a great protection ritual. Even when you get in the car, see them sitting in the back with you or something. Give them names. So make them 3. Give them names. And they come with you. When you're walking through the shopping centre, they're by your side, protecting you. And just think and entrust them and talk to them and say, please, anyone you feel is a threat to me or my energy or what I'm here to achieve, you guard me and fend them off. And they will. Stop any ill intention and things like that. Or the wrong people come at you. They'll protect you because we need the protection. Oh, we've got tranquility. Making the time to relax, be still, and enjoy your solitude. Enjoying much needed self-care. I'm one of those annoying readers now. I hate it when people do it. They're like, see, I told you so. That's it. That's it. No, I'm one of them. Oh my God, look, healing heart, you're a powerful healer. Keep up the great work. Pat, 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 pat. You know, like, for those of you that are in connection with your guides, I know my guides have said it to me. Like, they're always so proud of you. And then I'm just tuning them out. I'm like, yeah, whatever. But you have come so far. And that's something that you don't see. But I feel like you might see it at this new moon. Really tune into that, to make a note to yourself, to check yourself, that you're a powerful healer. You deserve rest. You deserve abundance. We've got, wow, okay, consult an expert, self-employment, explore your options. And this is about career change, because we're not meant to do this crappy, shitty work for other people. We're here to, like, live in our purpose. So you may currently be working someone and helping you find other forms of income. I mean, and I remember seeing like a life coach like years ago. And this is before it was like, I was so young. And this is before it's popular as it is now, you know, with the passive income thing. And it's just about focusing on like one, you know, ideas at a time. And she said to me, she's like, you know, you can have 4 different types of income. I'm like, what? She's like, yeah, you can do your dancing and then do your styling and do your interior design and have all these businesses. And it just like blew me away, because it's like, that's not the concept that was set up to control us, because the society we live in, as you know, is set up to control us. Like if you go far back enough, like with the holistic health, that was the chosen way before someone, I think it was Rockefeller, he came in, he's like, I'm going to control everything. He got his fingers in everything. The petroleum, they had the clean, you know, fuel, like you could actually use, I think it was, is it John Ford, whoever started the Ford company? He's like, you could actually use alcohol, but they didn't want that because then they couldn't get, you know, money and resources from other places. Like it's just all intertwined, and same with the healthcare system. So the medicines that they give you, they make money off. It's all synthetic, right? And then they almost like outlawed the holistic stuff. So it's like, it's, just makes that's what makes me angry. It makes me feel sick. And then the more you have those drugs, the more you get the other side effects, and then you get sick, and then you like, it's just this never ending, revolving, money making business, which keeps people sick and keeps people stuck, feeling stuck. And, you know, this is what's breaking through for you. You know, so there's chances of self-employment to jot down ideas, like even get like a cheap journal, or doesn't have to be cheap, you know, but nice pen, and then you write down all your ideas. Doesn't mean you have to execute them all now, but write ideas like, you know, what passive income stuff can you do? What's something that you want to create? It can be big, it can be small, but just get some stuff down. So please, if you've got your journal out already, just do like 10 little dots and just whack the things that come down, you know, from your mind. Just get something on there just to get you thinking. Even if it's like, even if you think you're not the best singer in the world, but you want to just sing on the weekends, you know, at a bar, like write that down. Doesn't matter if you think you're good enough or not, write it down, because it's really like opening and expanding your heart. And it's exploring options, because we've been stuck in such a capitalist society since we've been born. We don't know any other way. We're always told you can't do that. Well, the universe is saying you can do that, but you need to start just writing stuff down, like being open to the possibility of what can come in, connect, protect, release. It's okay to cry when you need to. Do something fun, treat yourself, rest. Like literally, that kind of needs to be our cycle. I think this is like that's a new way of being, really. What did I say? I'm gonna down. Was it rest, have fun, be creative? I literally forgot what I said. I have to rewind it. But anyway, yeah, so those are the things that we need to do. I'll clear these up and just quickly get like a secondary message. Like we've just been through the ringer, really, and most people are just like, I'm so fed up. Even like fed up of shadow work and stuff like that. Get it? So that's why you got to break it up with the fun. And just always be connected to what you want, not what your family expects of you, not what your partner expects of you. What do you want? Because now is your time. Step out of your comfort zone. So a lot of us have been told to hold off on doing a lot for a very long time because of that whole like crazy healing thing. It's been a long dark night of the soul. Like there's many cycles, but I feel like there's some sort of, too many cards in my little hands. There's some sort of astrological configuration that's happening. Oh, yes. They wanted me to bring up Uranus retrograde and how that is actually about, I forgot, collective change through social movements, human rights issues. So they wanted me to ask you, what are you passionate about? Which is kind of like what we went through. So I channeled it anyway. Page of Voices. This is like, to me, I'm seeing she doesn't look happy. She's like, I have to watch my back. Or almost like she's watching. It's almost like she's watching you. It's just like you think people are watching you. They're on your back. They keep telling you what to do. Literally, that's why you need to connect to your heart more. And writing is a great way to do that, because you need to shift your consciousness to more towards your focus. We're being distracted, being told what to do, and that's not what we come here for. Like it's like a time to take a stand. Three of Inspiration. Looking for other ways for doing things, but I'm seeing the momentum will gain, like with the dominoes. But see, she's like, to me, she's having fun and she's like dancing about and she's waiting for the universe to tell her to go. And I just heard go. Two of Voices. And to me, that's just, it's not seeing. It's almost like I want to know what, it's impatience. I want to know right now what I have to do right now to make changes, and I get it because I'm always like that too. But you just kind of be nice just to calm your farm a little bit. I'm hearing impressions. Okay, so all right. Okay, so another example is, aside from being impatient, because people that are impatient don't want to hear about that, do they? So another thing is, okay, so even though I channel really well, if I'm upset, I'm in a lower vibration. That's okay, because I need to heal and release. You know, we're always going to fluctuate, just like some people's weight. You're up and down. It's natural, whatever, right? Go with the flow. But I've literally forgot my point. I just distracted myself. I gotta stop jumping from one analogy to the other. Shit, maybe I'm not supposed to use that. We're talking about impatience, and I was gonna give you another example and it's gone. Oh well, it's gone for a reason. Ten of materials, that's like everything. Wanting everything, happy family, love. I'm just hearing magic. Oh, come on, come back to me. That's going to annoy me. All right, so impatience, we're keeping things away by being demanding. Oh yeah, I can't get in contact with my guides when I'm upset. And that's okay, and I accept that, right? Because I just can't connect to their higher consciousness on the level of things if I'm feeling down there. They're still with me, and they're like, it's okay, you're okay. I know they're there. And when I slowly start to do fun things and elevate my vibration and release and cry, I go up. And then I can hear them a whole lot better. But when we're impatient, we're down here. And that's okay. You can be impatient. You can be pissed off. And as you slowly work through it, you're going to connect more to higher consciousness and you're going to get more ideas. All right, cool. Got there. Sorry. Oh, yeah, Tower. It's okay. So the information that you need is coming to you. And they want you to know that it's going to give you what you want. So this is the whole impatience, holding on too tight, thinking that we know the way, thinking that we know the right way to do things. We don't. So we need to release it. So if anything falls away from your life, belief system, physical things, emotions, let it fall away. Feel through it all. It's been years of removal of things. It doesn't work. That's why it goes. It's not the best for you. That's why it has to leave your life. So like, try enjoying yourself until the universe gives you the message to go, so you can get your 10 of Pentacles. You can get everything that you want. You can feel joy and abundance. But just remember that, like the lotus flower, it grows from the mud and it takes a long time. I don't know how long it takes to grow. But you feel like there's no hope down there. Like, I've been down here forever. I've tried everything. But have you tried letting go? Have you tried being playful and having fun? Have you tried going, fuck everyone at work and your fucking opinions? I don't believe in that and I stand strong and I'm okay with that. Have you tried that? Mic drop, boom. Don't forget to like and comment, because I'm pretty sure I'm being shadow banned. You know, even on Facebook this week coming from, and on here, every little bit helps me get the word out, keeps me motivated. And don't forget to check out my other videos. Enjoy this healing, very special Virgo new moon. Love to you all.